Uno más.
I think the world would have been a much better place if it was the reign of titties.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hello,
Yeah.
those stragglers, by
Hey,
the way.
what's up?
Out of context.
Yep. It is, truly. I mean, it should have been, though.
Yeah. I'd rather have just a sea of just titties than a bunch of people getting the guillotine.
Oh, exactly.
In 1700s France.
Who's to say no? Gay guys? Of course they would. Libtards. Hey, right here. I'm right here, hey. Smash down here, big boy. Smash this box. Thank you.
No, but just like... From like the late 1700s to like France was in probably the worst place you can be. You had the French Revolution, you had everybody dying. And then this guy comes along, rising up to power. And then he leads, and he's not the cause, but he leads your people to fight in wars that get millions of your own people killed. Even though a bunch of people already died in the revolution, a bunch more die. It's just insanity. Like the amount of God, like I know my boy Napoleon was not a perfect person, but I don't know what my man was thinking going into Russia. My man sent 700,000 people there, and then less than 100,000 made it back. I just put that into perspective. Like 600,000 people died just trying to go to Russia.
Yeah.
And then the Germans, more than 100 years later, they're like, we're not going to do that again. We're going to do... But then they did it anyway. They also got... I'll just to sum up, just 19th and 20th century for you. Do not mess with the British in the water. Don't mess with Russia in the winter. That's pretty much it. Don't fight a naval battle with the British, and don't go to Russia in the winter. Don't try to invade them in the winter.
Yeah, that's just not a smart thing to do. That's literally the territory.
But my man, the so-called greatest military strategist of all time, did both of those things, and went badly.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't in the battle itself, but he sent the French ships and the Spanish allied with them too to fight Britain. They got their fucking asses kicked. Then Napoleon couldn't invade England because of that. And I think that was probably the first step to his downfall, was because he messed up at trying to invade Britain. If he won that battle, there was a video about this too, but if he won that battle and went for England, like, oh fuck, they would have been fucked. My dude was on some shit back then.
Yeah. I think a lot of people were, just in general. A lot of people in history are just like batshit scary.
Andrew Jackson.
Yeah.
My man, my Andrew Jackson literally was like, I'm going to pass this thing and let's see them enforce it.
Yeah.
Like, and they're like, oh, okay, you gonna try to argue with him?
Oh, exactly.
No way. No way. Never.
There's no winning in that situation at all. Andrew Jackson, fuck that.
Which U.S. president would be an S-tier grandpa?
Roosevelt, Teddy specifically.
I would say Teddy.
Probably both Roosevelts, maybe.
Teddy, and I'd say Grant.
Oh, for sure. Washington would be cool, I guess.
I mean, he was a grandpa. Well,
yeah.
He didn't have any biological kids, but
yeah,
he was basically their step grandpa.
I think he was one of 2, maybe 3 persons to not have a kid. I know Buchanan didn't.
Well, yeah, he
gay ass motherfucker.
I love that. It's just like, well, Buchanan was married. Well, must have been gay then.
Yeah. I mean, he did have that pal of his.
Yeah, the pal of it.
Yeah.
Or some people I've heard say that he was like asexual or whatever.
I mean, yeah, nothing on that.
But it's like maybe the guy's just not denying. Like if we get more evidence that he was gay, then I'd be like, yeah, that's. But it's just like, man, some people just don't want to get married.
Yeah.
I know. I probably was a huge requirement back then, but you know, some people probably still are like, you know, I probably don't want that.
Yeah. It's probably looked down upon in general. I'm sure that was one of the reasons why people hated him so much back then. I mean, it was part of it, obviously. I know.
I think the big part was him just letting the secessions happen, but not doing anything, just being like, oh, okay, you guys.
Well,
that's cool.
That's why I said part of it, Shakeless.
Okay, we don't like that you let the southern states secede, but we also didn't like that you didn't get married.
This was the breaking point, sir.
Yeah. Secession I can stand, but you not being married, that's where I draw the line.
No, Mr. President.
You are in the bottom tier of presidents now.
You didn't put the ring on it.
Yeah.
Rihanna's mad at you.
That's Beyonce, not
Whoopsies. I do get them mixed up, though. Okay. Bro, shut your broken ass up. Broke ass. This song is fucking fantastic. That part took me like half an hour, I think, on the first time I did that. Oh wait, it's not done. Whoops. Oh shit. Fuck out of here. Short ass bitch. Okay. That was like going through a good pace right there. It's a naughty pussy. Can I make?
But I just.
Oh boy.
One of like the history YouTubers I follow, I've heard him like criticize like Jefferson for being like kind of a hypocrite with his political stance, but then he would be doing stuff that would be like counterproductive of it. But then I just want to be like, dude, he was literally autistic.
Yeah.
He was probably. Oh, okay. She texted me back.
The 32-year-old.
No. No, the California. The one we've been talking about this whole.
Oh, that's what I meant. That's what I don't know why. I don't know.
She asked me what time I got off work, but I'm just I don't have to work today. I don't have to work today. I don't have work today.
Fuck. Whoops. I went into the lasers. Whoopsies. That was no good. I know.
I'm gonna look up like the specific points about, because I know there was some. Oh, she's asking me all my hours now. Oh, here we go. 5 to 9 p.m. for me. Yeah, for me, because I don't want to be like, I don't want to say like 5 9 p.m. thinking it's like their time. 9 p.m. I put time. Okay, I'm gonna look.
Oh. Fuck. Damn it. Ah. Fucking hell.
Okay, so this one. Well, I am gonna look up the one on the autism wiki. Yes, there's an autism wiki, but this like top thing was like just his Jefferson was known for his deep intellectual pursuits and meticulous record keeping, so he might have had OCD as well, and OCD and autism are, take that from experience because I have both of those. And then his social interactions were often awkward, and he had a tendency to avoid public speaking and large gatherings. I did not know that.
Kind of hard to do as the president, but
yeah, as the yeah, you're literally. Okay, she responded to me, and then she puts.
fuck.
She wrote, "Yeah, that's cool. I prefer part-time, more hours to have freedom, and when I'm about to send, I agree wholeheartedly." But I'll see in depth about. Okay, so I'm gonna read. This is on the autism wiki. Again, there is a wiki for autism. But so, while reading biographies on Thomas Jefferson, this guy named Norm Legend, I think that's how you pronounce his name, noticed that his son, Fred, who was diagnosed with Asperger's, shared many similarities with the late president. Eventually, Legend decided to write a book about it. In the book, Legend argued that Jefferson met 5 of the 13 diagnostic criteria. The minimum for a diagnosis is 4, required for an Asperger's diagnosis. According to DSM, I don't know what that is. Temple Grandin, various autism experts, including Tony Atwood, and various historians have agreed with Legend's claim, saying that it was valid. Jefferson was often considered shy and socially awkward by his contemporaries. He was also regarded as an eccentric. His mannerisms were said to be very awkward and odd, and he was even described as having an unusual sitting position. He also struggled with eye contact, which his political rivals have attacked him for, and believed it to be proof that he was a dishonest. That gives it away me. Like, I have such problems with eye contact. It's like, so I can see my man having autism.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a dead giveaway, and that's so messed. Alexander Hamilton, one of his major rivals, once described Jefferson as apparently being expressionless. My man's just ableist. Alexander Hamilton hated autistic people.
What a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah. Alexander Hamilton, like, indirectly, like, did not like autistic people. Jefferson had a very unusual choice of clothes. I brought this one up. Jefferson himself even said he didn't care much about his clothing and preferred to dress for comfort rather than for appearance.
Yes.
Jefferson was also particularly fond of mockingbirds and kept them as pets. He would sometimes even take them to meetings, possibly to calm himself in making social interactions. He was also frequently described singing or humming to himself.
I didn't know fucking Thomas Jefferson was a little cutie. The heck? Why do people hate this guy? He sounds so wholesome. He's just a little man.
Yeah, he was autistic. Leave my man alone.
Yeah. Just trying his best to run this fucking country.
Jefferson was known to have speech impediments such as stuttering. His voice was described as being weak and high-pitched when he was unable to talk louder than normal speaking voice. If he tried to yell, his voice would become inarticulate. The only public speeches he ever gave during his presidency were his inauguration speeches. Instead, he was said to be almost inaudible. This is why he strongly preferred writing over speaking, as he was somewhat self-conscious of his voice. Bro, he's literally me. It has also been suggested that he was dyslexic and had OCD. Both of these conditions were commonly comorbid with autism. Jefferson suffered from frequent headaches. Legend speculated that these were migraines, which have a positive correlation with autism. Okay, well, she responded. I'm going to keep reading, but she responded to me, and I'm not going to leave her hanging.
Oh, yeah, no.
She asked if I enjoy cooking, and I do. I don't do it often. But when I think it can be fun and relaxing.
Is that possible to get?
Yeah, like cooking. Cooking together sounds fun, okay? Like
it does.
Okay, so anyway, back to Jefferson's autism. Jefferson spent decades obsessively designing and redesigning Monticello. Jefferson had very specific routines. He would take meticulous notes of virtually everything. One example of this was how he spent over 50 years recording his weather observations in detail. Jefferson also used an odometer to calculate the distance he traveled by carriage and figured out how to calculate the number of times the wheels rotated each time. Yeah, that's some autism shit. That is definitely autism. I don't know how historians saw these notes and be like, damn, this guy might have been autistic. Legends suggested that his note-taking habits were the main reason why he died in debt, as he was terrible with money management. Another example of his routines was his habit of soaking his feet in icy water every morning. Jefferson believed this prevented him from getting sick, but there was no actual evidence that it actually prevented sickness. Shadwell, Jefferson's childhood home, was burned down in a fire. Because of this, it cannot be known if he exhibited any of the early symptoms of autism, but according to oral tradition, by the time he was 5, he read all of his father's books. Well, you gotta remember, back then, they kind of exaggerated a lot of shit about the founding fathers.
Yeah.
Like, remember, like that whole cherry tree story with Washington, I'm pretty sure was complete bogus. Like, that didn't actually happen. Being like, I cannot tell a lie. I'm pretty sure that didn't happen. Like,
I'm pretty sure you can tell lies, Mr. Washington.
No 6-year-old said that. Oh, okay. She asked me if I prefer a partner who cooks. Oof. I would... Okay. I do, but I would... But cooking together would be really fun. Would be fun.
God damn.
Man, she's at all the questions. I feel like I'm usually the one asking all the questions. She's asking me questions. So yeah, anyway. Studies suggested that autism is family related, according to legend. Jefferson likely got autism from his mother's side of the family, the Randolphs. Legend described other Randolphs with similar autistic traits. John Randolph, Jefferson's second cousin, was described as having many eccentricity. I don't know. Elizabeth Jefferson, one of Thomas Jefferson's younger sisters, was said to have an intellectual or developmental disability according to oral tradition. Legend suggests the possibility that she was also autistic, albeit more lower functioning. Legend's hypothesis was partially confirmed when Vaughn Whitney, Thomas Jefferson's first cousin, 7 times removed, contacted Legend and informed him that he was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome the year before. Whitney said that some of his family members have similar traits and are most likely undiagnosed autistic people. So yeah. Third president.
Yeah.
First autistic president.
Yeah.
Most likely.
There has to be other ones though, huh?
I think I saw a thing about presidents who I'll run it by.
I have a hunch that okay, who do you think was autistic? I think Coolidge was autistic.
I was about to say cool. He has autism vibe.
Yeah. I guess we'll find out next time. Oh, hang on, cutscene thing. Just talking. Yup. All right, can you shut the hell up, please? Trying to get on with the game. Oh, is it a limited ink? Oh no, it's just the health meter. Okay. Okay, I think that's the case. All right, we'll see you guys next time, and we'll see who else.
Well, this is
autistic.
This is people with. Okay, I'm on to think about presidents who are disabled. So
okay.
Stay tuned for that next episode.
Yeah, FDR. Bye.